Hey guys, Nicky here. So I wanted to do one of these Nintendo Direct reactions for a little while now, but like every time a Direct would come up, I'd either get too excited and watch it before I could get my reaction to it, or I would like watch it and record it and just like there wouldn't be all that much going on. So hopefully this time we get some interesting stuff for this year's, or for this Nintendo Direct. Got it all loaded up on my phone, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started right away. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. RP to M. Calm down just a little bit. So we got some M games in here. Very interesting.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
The time has come for today's Nintendo.
Who are you?
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. And
Yoshiaki Koizumi.
I have
Who's that
lots of
guy?
information to share
Is he the guy who replaced
Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS.
the guy who died?
First,
Can't remember.
Nintendo 3DS headlines.
My brain is... I just got off work. WarioWare! Nice! When are you gonna make Waluigi-ware? I like WarioWare. Can you please not be in my face like that?
There's a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames.
Nice. Is that freaking Mario Sentai?
Microgames to enjoy.
I said Sentai.
Entry in the series. Press buttons. Tilt the system. Use the touchscreen. And microphone.
Man, WarioWare games are never not the weirdest thing.
Think fast. What playstyle is required for this one? Better figure it out and dig that crazy action while it's hot. Hey, some familiar characters.
Cat Nana, 9 Volt,
This is the most
Ashley,
game
cool.
series yet. Just look at that face. Even Wario can't contain his wicked grin. WarioWare Gold launches August
Alright, WarioWare. I wonder if WarioWare is still being made by Intelligent Systems.
ready for post
Like, they did, like, tons of good games back in the day.
race down
Alright,
enemy rocks
Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers.
and frontier villages.
I don't know what this is.
Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense.
Tower defense.
This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan,
Hmm.
will team up with your own animalized V character.
Complete with Furry OC generator.
What in tarnation? Your friends meet
What in tarnation?
Tina's gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each
Sounds like the
monster
characters from Star Fox on the SNES.
Dylan get tangled up with. And a frontier in desperate need of some heroes.
Yeah, this looks
Of the game,
okay.
available for download May 10th.
Give me a download for it. Like, just so you know, I do have a 2DS, not a 3DS, but not a Switch. Dylan, that name sounds like it got directly translated from Japanese, and like not by a professional translator, but by like Google Translate.
Classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Ah, Bowser's Inside Story remake, or port, I guess. One of those.
Cure for the Blorps, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser, and so
The only one of the Mario and Luigi games that I've played is Superstar Saga,
for the cure.
and I do need to get around to playing some of the others.
Rose and Bowser. The big bad will even beef up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down
Cool.
with this action-packed RPG.
Why is the frame rate all of a sudden like terrible?
And looks like his boy wants in on the action.
Hmm.
Find out what happens behind
Never
the
been huge on Bowser Jr.
story of Bowser Jr.
He's just kind of
Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s
like he
journey
popped up.
launches
Like his coolest role was in Mario Sunshine, and even then he was just a lackey. Ah, Detective Pikachu. This is weird, but I like it.
different. He's rough. Runs his mouth. Likes coffee.
Who voices him?
Welcome to Rhyme City.
Like, I feel like it's somebody famous, and I don't know who.
But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
Red eyes.
Luckily, a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
Quick attack! What was that? Did I do it?
As of today, the game is available.
I get the feeling that this is gonna be like,
on Nintendo 3DS.
this is gonna be a hit, like pretty big. Like this is gonna be like one of those games that gets that kind of cult following that stuff like Mario RPG on the SNES. Oh wow, extra sized amiibo.
That mysterious mansion has reappeared.
But yeah, like it's gonna get that kind of cult following. And a port of Luigi's Mansion, the original one. Mario. So that's interesting. I liked first Luigi's Mansion. I really like Dark Moon.
Made for Nintendo 3DS.
So you know what this tells me? I think they're making a third one. Like
Fans of the
Like they did this with Bayonetta. Like, you know, well, they haven't announced Bayonetta 3 yet, but I'm sure that's not far off. But you get my point.
These classic ghosts and traps are
Like, you know,
vacuum.
reacquaint people to the entire series and then boom,
Besides,
sequel.
the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom.
All right, that's intuitive. That's good.
If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new boss rush mode.
I've never been huge on boss rush things. Like, it just feels like lazy. It's like, oh, all the bosses all at once. Wah!
That's all for Nintendo 3DS.
Wow, that was fast. We're 6 minutes in.
So good?
Yeah, you know what? I'm liking it so far. Finally gonna get some use out of my 2DS. But
Time for Nintendo Switch.
basically, like this kind of stuff right here is gonna help me decide whether or not I need to get a Switch or not.
Kirby Star Allies finally launches.
We got the 4 billionth Kirby game. Hooray! I'm sure it will be good.
Surprise! Even fan favorite legacy characters.
Like, there's never been a bad Kirby game, but like
When you're saving the world,
Like,
it's nice to have
the
some
best one's
characters
probably
inside
Air
the
Ride.
likes of
Fight me.
Meta Knight and Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yep, gang's all here. Kirby, Waddle Dee, DDD, and Meta Knight.
Added to the game via free updates after launch.
Oh, more?
The first update will include
Rick!
Kind
Nice.
and Coup,
And Kine and Ku. Okay. But Rick! I like Rick. Marks from Superstar. Okay, that's cool.
and Gooey.
Goo. Looks like a slime
It's
from
like a dream come true.
Dragon Quest.
Ragtag Kirby characters together from across the Kirby series. Kirby Star Allies launches on Nintendo Switch March 16th,
That's
and
next
the
week.
first
Wow.
update will be
Okay,
available
cool.
March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder. A free
And
demo
there's-
is available now in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch.
I can't play that. Okay.
An epic tale returns.
Okami. Nice. I bet Josh Scorcher is loving this one.
In classical Japanese style, rises again in the HD version. To save the land from a terrible curse, the legendary Okami Amaterasu was resurrected.
I did like I did like Okami quite a bit. Like, wasn't the best game I ever played. Like, it's not Game of the Year material, I would say, but
With mere brushstrokes, you can make
you know,
a
it was a fun game. I enjoyed it.
In the Nintendo Switch version,
It was intuitive enough for me.
control in handheld mode, or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop mode. Both methods offer an intuitive way to solve puzzles and defeat your foes. Meet an eclectic cast.
Eclectic
Solve
cast.
mysteries, and
It
see
is.
countless monsters to discover what
Barry,
awaits
edit that
on
out.
your journey's end.
Seriously, there
Okami
was
launches on Nintendo eShop
yeah.
on Nintendo Switch this summer.
they were not shy about that.
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch. An adventure unlike
Uh.
any other. With conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker, the way of Sushido. The story takes place after the bitter sushi struggles. Raised in a world where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out
What is
conveyor belt
this?
sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly.
Okay, sure.
Gameplay
We'll
is
go with
deep,
that.
But the basics are simple. Just eat more and more sushi to pile up plates with matching colors on a table, then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies.
So-
If you
it's that one mini game with the Lickitungs from not from Paper Mario, from Pokemon Stadium.
Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Striker, the way of Sushido launches simultaneously.
If that game's cheap, then oh, it does come out for the 3DS too. So
More travelers.
yeah, like I'd pick that up for my 2DS.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today,
I do not know what this
I have
is.
news items to share with you.
What is Octopath
First,
Traveler?
I'd like to introduce two more main characters.
Is this like a Final Fantasy type dealie?
Meet Tressa the Merchant.
Ah,
She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job.
so
Her path action is purchase,
Huh?
which means she can obtain special items from townsfolk.
I helped out someone in a bind. Simple as that.
And this is Alfin. the
so it's kind of
apothecary.
like
He embarks on his journey
old
to heal those
school,
suffering across the
what's it
His
called?
path action is
Old school Final Fantasy graphics, but with like,
info others aren't privy to in standard
but kind of
conversations.
cool graphics.
Next,
like-
let's talk about jobs
like-
in battle.
The sprites. Sprites is what I was
Start
looking
off
for.
with a base job, but
Alright,
then
merchant,
equip
dancer,
additional
apothecary,
jobs
and
to use in
warrior.
battle.
Okay, they can all dual
For instance,
dual class.
another
That's
character
good.
like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job. The combined
I do
job
like the art
abilities
style
expand
of like the world. It looks kind of pop-up booky. It's kind of cool.
Finally, you know many of you have been wondering about the release date. The game launches July 13th.
Okay, July. Not my thing, but looks cool.
Additionally, we will be offering a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book introducing
well.
8 characters and their places of origin.
Appropriate, I
One
would
for your
suppose.
adventure, a sound selection CD, and a replica coin based on the in-game currency.
Neat.
This special edition will be released the same
Again,
day
not my
as the
thing,
regular version of the
but it
game.
looks cool, and I'm sure that there is going to be a market for this.
Development team with reference points and
Like,
inspiration
as popular as the Fire Emblem games are, there's always a market for this kind of like turn-based JRPG type dealies.
What happens when an otaku assassin
Ooh, are we getting No More Heroes 3?
the legendary gaming console? The Death Drive
Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Why is the prequel, or why is the prefix first, or the
inside
subtitle first? That's weird.
racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds. Chain his simple yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down to size.
So,
A brutal boss lurks at the end of each game.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
To combine your moves to crush them.
What?
Pass
Duplex City,
the
bitch.
controller to a friend
So it kind of looks a little more like just a side game, like a No More Heroes 2.5, basically.
tells a new story.
Yeah.
Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in
Nice.
2018.
I like No More Heroes.
In Dark Souls, every challenge is an
Dark
opportunity.
Souls.
Plus, Amiibo.
I never really got into Dark Souls. It just feels like
Dark Souls.
tread the game.
A world wrought with despair and hope. In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget. Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game. If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world.
Not really my thing.
The Solaire of Astora,
I do like how the Praise the Sun guy is getting an amiibo.
the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon. Dark Souls Remastered.
Praise to this, yeah.
Solaire of Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
Coming soon.
How's it going so far?
Honestly, pretty good. Like, there's quite a bit that I'm liking so far.
You hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC on the Nintendo Switch system?
Nice.
Just choose to use your points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn more. Okay, we have more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I like how this stuff is just rapid fire, just like bam, bam, bam. Here's one little like money type deal, but then bam, 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 bam.
Take a look.
Anyone for tennis?
An all-star roster of Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever.
Any excuse to get Waluigi back on our screens is a good one for me.
More than 15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics.
Chain Chomp!
Varied playstyles
Why is Chain Chomp a
system
character?
allow up to 4 players to step onto the court
Okay.
together. Today we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay. There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin, slice, and a lob that'll zoom over your opponent's head. Just to name a few. Why not aim and then shoot?
You can do that?
Introducing the
Been a while since I played tennis, but I don't remember that.
It lets you
But-
pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using motion controls. and
When
send the
tennis
ball
meets
to the
Fallout.
Zone shots are really powerful, so if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage.
Take
If
damage?
your racket takes 3 hits, it'll break, forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an instant KO,
What?
but don't give up hope. You can stop a zone shot with a block. Return a shot with
So,
timing, and you'll
This
block
is
it.
basically a fighting game as tennis.
It's no small feat.
That's interesting.
Right.
I'm kind of into it.
Zone speed comes into play. When using zone speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to block powerful zone shots. Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge. The energy gauge
Yeah, the more I'm seeing about this, the more it
slowly
just kind of like, this is a fighting game. Like, it's got energy meters and like one-hit KOs and special moves and... Now, granted, I don't play a lot of fighting games, but this feels like fighting stuff.
It's a risky maneuver. If you don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're successful, your energy gauge will get a big boost. Fill up your gauge, and it's go time. Initiate your ultimate shot, the special shot. It will eat up your energy in a big way, but this thing can really turn the tide. It may even destroy your opponent's racket in one hit. However, not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk, and hopefully a reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to victory.
Yeah, this looks really cool, actually. Like, when I was younger,
Defensive zones,
I used to rent the N64 Mario Tennis all the time from Blockbuster. Like, that was one of my favorite,
destroy your opponent's racket. Run the risk of
one of my favorite rentals. Don't know why I never actually bought it, but it was a lot of fun. So, I don't know, maybe I'm into it. Like, this looks pretty cool.
You can also play using simple rules, which means only basic shots are allowed.
I mean, nice that they have that. Online multiplayer.
You can play a match with your friends or other players.
They're gonna make this an esport.
Events and online tournaments will be held, allowing you to compete against other players. Matchmaking is based on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get special outfits or even additional characters.
Wow.
There's also swing mode, which allows you
Ah,
to
there it
use your
is.
card like a
We
tennis
knew
racket.
they couldn't resist putting in some motion control stuff. we're Wii Sportsing it up now.
This mode is perfect if you want to play the game casually with your friends and family, or just get your body moving.
And seeing Waluigi in a visor just looks weird. Wear a normal hat, you weirdo.
The game offers a refined approach to tennis,
Chain jump.
focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other
And there's a story mode. Like, this looks like a legitimately good game. Like, props to Nintendo for making tennis like a big deal.
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd.
June 22nd. I'm not going to say that this is going to be the game that sells me on a Switch, but I'll
Oh, and one last thing.
Hmm?
As we approach the game's launch,
pre-launch
we decided to
online
hold
tournament.
Pre-launch online tournament. That way, you can try out Mario Tennis Aces for yourself.
All
We'll
right.
announce the details at a later date, so please stay tuned.
But if I were to get a Switch, that'd be one of the games I'd get, I think.
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the future. Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
Captain Toad. We getting another one of these games, or is this just another port? Remake a Treasure Tracker. That's fine. Treasure Tracker looked like a lot of fun, so I can understand that. But you know, I would like to see another Treasure Tracker.
And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels.
Ah, that's the selling point. They added some Mario Odyssey.
Locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City.
I will check out your new donk.
By the way, did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of
Was that just a fact you wanted to present? Okay. Like, hey, fun fact. Did you know there was toads in Mario Odyssey?
We also plan to release a Nintendo 3DS version with 3D visuals.
All right,
and 3D
cool.
controls. Feels like there's a box garden right in your hands.
I might get the 3DS version of Treasure Tracker.
July 13th.
Wait, wasn't that already on the 3DS, or was that a Switch?
Turn out the lights.
Or was that a Wii U game? What? No. 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 Bad Switch. No. We Undertale trash now. I'm just kidding. I'm fine with Undertale. Hi Papyrus. Hi Sans. Haha. Sans, you rapscallion. Coming eventually. Deal with it.
Gaming
Yo! Okay. This might be the thing that convinces me.
All three original Crash Bandicoot games
You
are
kidding me?
included on a
The
Nintendo
Insane
Switch for the very
Trilogy
first time.
on the go?
Jump
Are you
and Bump,
kidding me?
the trilogy's 100-plus
I've been
action
looking for an
platform
excuse to get that.
Sister Coco. Everything from the cinematics to the animations to the lush environments has been fully updated since the original games, so they'll look great on your TV or on the go.
You missed
Ruin
the
Dr.
you missed that
Gilmore's
Uka Uka
plans
box.
for world domination and save Tana in Crash Bandicoot. Form an uneasy alliance with the mad scientist in Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And stop him in the evil Uka Uka through a battle across time in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Believe it or not, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy
Hard to believe, I'm not gonna lie.
to Nintendo Switch
Coming in July. That's huge.
Little Nightmares is
Like,
almost here.
that might be enough to convince me.
Award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific adventure like no other.
Okay. This is weird.
Puzzle platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the maw. A vast
This
vessel
is
mystery
not
haunted by
my
corrupted souls.
not my thing.
The complete edition
Making me a little creeped out. Okay, that's weird.
one package. In 6 and the kids
I'm not into these kinds of
face
like
their childhood fears across
spooky
all 8 chapters,
I'm a child and everything is death kind of games.
Each room is a cell. Each resident is a threat. And both present complex Deluxe 3D
You know the ones.
mask.
That's a genre at this point.
Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pacu mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure.
What?
Little Nightmares complete.
Oh, it's a Bandai Namco game. Okay, it makes some sense, but it kind of. Actually, I'm not fooling anybody. That mask was terrifying. South Park.
South Park, The Fractured But Whole is coming to Nintendo.
They had to make sure very hard, or to separate those words, very, very hard.
Play anytime, anywhere for the very first time. Customize your avatar. Come on down to South
Create your South Park OC.
Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team.
Okay, I should stop with the OC jokes. It's not funny.
Battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that's fun. Choose a class, level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests, and more. All past DLC will be available for purchase individually, or as a part of the Season Pass.
Season Pass.
DLC 1, Danger Deck. And DLC 2, From Dusk Till Casa Bonita, will be available at launch. And DLC 3...
This is why I don't have that many modern consoles. Like, Season Pass is just buying more of the game after it's already out.
Nintendo Switch, April 24th.
That like is big stuff like this. Oh, I don't know.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors, nice.
When exactly?
This looks cool.
Take a quick moment for a release date announcement. The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more. This spring.
In spring? Okay. Okay.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
May
launches May
18th.
18th,
So
only
a
on
couple months from now. Alright.
ARMS fans. don't
ARMS.
miss This.
Okay, ARMS.
The ARMS League is pleased to extend an invitation to all you hardcore fans out there
Extend.
playing the game,
'Cause
enjoying
that's
all
the
the
thing with the
added characters
arm.
and stages, and going online to play the new Party Crash mode. We're happy to announce the ARMS US and Canada Online Open. Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site. Stay tuned for our social channels.
So,
for details
does
on
ARMS
the
have
event.
like
If you're not an ARMS
just
fan
regular
yet,
button
well,
pressing
we have good news.
controls, or do you have to always punch?
Test Punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Play for free and see what you think.
Never
of the
tried
most
ARMS.
stretchiest
I might
fighting
try it. I don't know.
On March 21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki will
I do like
discuss the
that jacket.
development of
That's
ARMS at the
I want that
Game
jacket.
Developers Conference.
I would
And
wear that
Sasha
jacket in
Mikami
public.
will present separately on the Splatoon franchise, so look out for coverage of both.
One of those panels?
Inkopolis News Bulletin.
And
It's update
Splatoon.
time.
Splatoon noon. Getting close to the end, so this might be the last thing.
This April, Splatoon
Which is a
2
bit of
getting
a
an
bummer,
update,
because
version
I wanted to
2.0.
hear something about like Metroid Prime 4 and maybe something finally for once about F-Zero.
Pieces of gear.
Please, guys, you made like the greatest racing game of all time like 12 years ago. And
Plus, more stages.
more of that, please.
Camp Triggerfish. And the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings.
Yeah, we got some cool stages.
And what? Rank X is here.
Splatoon looks fun, but I don't know.
Extreme rank.
I played it once at a con, and
Higher than
like
S+.
it was a little bit of fun, but
More details are coming soon.
like shooters
Once you meet
of any
some
kind, really,
officials,
not
Caliber
really
Warrior
my
and Octo
cup of
Canyon.
tea, but
The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out.
Splatoon. The fact that they didn't make that a pun, like I know it'd be kind of hard to say, but it's right there.
Now, a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
This music is funky. I'm into it. Something's wrong with that dude's eyes. Man, these are some weird looking people. This is getting really weird. Like, is this a fucking David Lynch film? You know. Oh, is this like Splatoon single player stuff? It does look kind of cool. Like I'm seeing all kinds of like other games that they've kind of incorporated into it. They've kind of got Flute's jetpack from Mario Sunshine, and the ball from Monkey Ball, and Grind Rails, which I always associate with Ratchet and Clank. Alright. Octo. Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. So it's, I guess, DLC that they're like I guess seems pretty big DLC. So.
Paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player mode Octo expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories.
What?
Looks like some kind of shady underground test facility.
Oh, Amnesia, that classic video game chestnut. Like if real life had as much amnesia as video games, then like, yeah, I don't know.
From the station with purpose.
I guess it's the amnesia.
Missions await Agent 8 and her talents. Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything about the world of Splatoon, but these waters run deep, and so does the lore. Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective.
That's cool.
Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling.
This guy.
Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will launch this summer. After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will be available for advanced...
Iwata, that's the guy I was thinking of earlier.
With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game gear to use in battle today.
Like, yeah, I was wondering if that guy right there was the one who, like, replaced Iwata after he died.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
But we have just one more thing to show you.
Please take a look at our last video of the day.
Alright. Oh. Gotta do the snap. I know that this is not a like actual gameplay scene and just a computer generated thing, but it looks really good. Like, really good. What? Are we getting Smash on Switch? That's Breath of the Wild Link. We're getting Smash on Switch. I am buying a Switch. Well then. That's interesting. Holy shit. Okay. So, yeah, that delivered. Okay, so if the goal was get Nicky to buy a Switch, I will be buying a Switch at some point in the near future, because that, like, all that stuff looked really good. And where the frick are you? I'm finally gonna get some use out of this bad boy. Like, I haven't really gotten a whole lot of use out of it lately, but yeah, just been collecting dust. But I'll finally be able to use it, because I can be able to afford stuff now. Yay! But yeah, we're getting Crash on Switch. That's awesome. We're getting Okami on Switch. That's pretty cool. That tennis game. Like, they put so much effort into a tennis game. Like, it feels like way more than a lot of other, like, Mario sports titles. So, that should seem weird, but, like, it looks really good, so I can't really say anything. But, yeah, and then there's the coup de grace at the end. Like, Smash Switch. Now, I gotta wonder what exactly this is like. Like, how is this happening? Like, are they just kind of taking the Smash from the Wii U and kind of updating it a little bit? Because they cannot have started from scratch already. Because I remember, like, Smash 4 took a freaking long time. And, like, obviously this Smash is going to be even bigger. It's probably going to like, it is going to have the Inklings, the Splatoon kids, the Squid Kids. It's probably going to have, like, it might have Travis Touchdown, it might have Crash Bandicoot, like, it might have, hell, it might have Sans and Papyrus. That'd be weird. Like, at that point, you know we've officially gone Super Smash Flash territory. But, like, yeah, this is, that was a really effective Nintendo Direct. I saw a lot of stuff there that I really want to get my hands on a Switch now. So, good job, Nintendo. You did good. You did good. So, yeah, we're already pretty long into this video now. So, I'm going to chop this up and edit it and try to get it up today. So, that's all for me. See y'all later.